So thank you all. Thank you, girls, for being here. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, girls. Welcome to the final day of our Girls in STEM 2021. We hope that you all, both mentors as well as girls, enjoyed the past 2 weeks with us. We had about 6 sessions prior to this. So right now, yeah, don't forget to wear the t-shirt. And I know those who wore it yesterday may not have washed it. So not gonna tell who. We'll take a photo at the end of this, so do keep it on. So right now to start, we are pleased to welcome Farah, the Information Management Officer from the US Embassy Kuala Lumpur, to share her remarks with us. Farah, I'll pass it over to you, but hang on a bit. Let me pin you to the screen.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, all good and clear.
Great. Good afternoon. As you know, my name is Farah Khan, actually. I'm the Information Management Officer at the United States Embassy here in Kuala Lumpur. I lead a team of technical professionals and oversee the entire technical portfolio for the embassy. I work closely with my Washington, D.C. colleagues in ensuring that we have the tools and the resources available for the embassy and my colleagues to do their work. Today, I am honored to share in your hugely successful STEM program, so thank you so much for having me. I watched your submissions using Foldscope, creating landing mechanisms, the 3D modeling, and your game development, and I was blown away with your creativity, dedication, and final products. I especially love the fact that some of the projects focused on saving forests and helping with climate awareness. Bravo. Oh, and shout out to the young lady who, the brave young lady who used an ant as one of her specimens for Foldscope. I'm immensely proud and excited that 50 of you from across Malaysia were part of this program. You are role models in your communities for other young girls. At such a young age, you are creating, developing, testing, all very important attributes when it comes to STEM. Your projects reminded me of a younger me when I enjoyed taking things apart and putting them back together. It gave me a better understanding of how things were built and how they worked. That curiosity is what led me down the path to join a career in technology. And now I get to manage and lead my teams in creating and developing products that help us achieve our goals as a mission. Science and technology has a very profound effect globally, even more so in the past 2 years, as you know, with the COVID pandemic. Our world changed. It changed gears on how we educate and how we work and how we socialize, how we treat medically. And the list just goes on and on. If it weren't for the science and technology, we would not have been able to continue educating our children and our students. Companies would not have been able to run without significantly risking the health of their workforces. We would not have had a vaccine that would eventually now allow us to come together again as a community, as societies. We were able to continue on, and because of science and technology. I mean, just take a moment to imagine what would have happened if we didn't have those resources available. STEM is a part of every profession in one way or another. It touches our lives daily, and it is here to stay. A few days ago, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken was in Malaysia. I'm not sure how many of you were tracking that. He took part in the Waisili town hall where Amy Lee was also present, and she asked a question about the role of scientists and engineers in driving change in the world. Secretary Blinken, in his remarks, spoke of the importance of science and technology as part of the answer to problems that we are trying to solve on the world stage. And in his remarks, he emphasized the importance and value of women and girls trained in science and technology. Amy, later after this session, I'm not sure if you can share those remarks with the participants, but I would love for them to kind of read them and see what Secretary Blinken had to say about that. You are the future. You are the next generation of leaders that will use what you learn in STEM to solve problems of the future. Remember that. I myself have a daughter who just declared her college major to be computer science. I couldn't be prouder knowing that the future needs young women in STEM and that she has chosen that path for herself. There are so many resources out there that you can use to continue learning more about STEM. Take advantage of that to sharpen your skills. Just this morning, she and I were watching a YouTube video from MIT on their open courseware about data analytics. So I encourage you guys to take a look at what resources are out there and use them to continue developing your STEM skills. Again, I want to congratulate you on your hard work, and I hope to see more remarkable achievements from your group in the future. Thank you so much for having me here today and being a part of your success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind remarks. Yeah, our girls are putting their reactions. All right, let me unpin you for a bit. All right, so I hear you. I will share the link to the video and also the speech with the girls later in our WhatsApp group. So thank you so much, Farah. It has been a wonderful journey thus far with all the girls as well as the women over here as mentors. So Penang Science Cluster wouldn't be able to do this program without the support from the US Embassy Kuala Lumpur, the Office of American Spaces, as well as the Motorola Solutions Foundation. So one of my personal goals is to empower more girls, especially in STEM, because I think there aren't enough of us there. So scientists and engineers drive innovation and change in the world, and we need more voices of women to ensure that our world grows to become a more equitable place for both women and men. So this program allowed me to experiment a thing or two, or actually more than that, especially in a virtual setting and also in a mixed group setting. Crafting and implementing and engaging hands-on virtual program is extremely challenging as there are more factors to consider, more preparations to take. But fortunately, I have a group of mentors that consists of female industry volunteers who were willing to run this experiment with me. A lot are first time volunteers as well, and especially in a virtual setting. And also a group of amazing girls who knew that they were also experiment subjects, which is why we asked them to give us feedback and tell us how the sessions went. So I'm glad to be able to be part of this learning journey and to be able to bring this program to fruition. Moving forward, we are looking to reach out to more cohorts, iterate and improve our program, just like how engineers would, and impact the lives of more girls. And to our volunteers, this is a call for you. We will reach out to you again. Help us to encourage also more of your colleagues to join us. And to our girls, we will have more opportunities in the future for you. So do look out. So thank you for now. So before I move on, I did say that I was going to share a video. So today we're just going to like celebrate what happened in the past 2 weeks, do a little bit of video showcase, and of course, I managed to collect messages from both mentors and as well as from students to each other. So we will start first with the video of the program. So it's about 8 minutes. So let's go to it.
Hello, I hope everyone is having a nice day. All the Girls in STEM has come to an end, and I signed up for this program because I thought it would be nice spending my holiday doing something I like, which is STEM related stuff. I would say I truly enjoyed my experience throughout this program, and I have had so much fun, especially creating the arcade game. That was my favorite game.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte. The reason that I signed up for this program is that I wanted to explore more about STEM. It is a growing industry and I wish to understand it better. It was a great experience and the flexible lesson time allowed me to work on my assignments during my free time. One of the things that I enjoyed the most is the workshop on 3D modeling. I've never tried it before and I was thrilled by what I can do with Tinkercad.
Hi everyone, it's me Wenny. The reason why I signed up for this program was I'm really into science and mathematics, so I always participate in science and mathematics events in school. So since Girls in STEM also included science and mathematics, I thought maybe I can try one. And my most enjoyable moment was during the full scope session because I can discover lots of new things using the full scope, and because of that I use up all of my stickers.
Hello, I am Chong Yi Tong from KL. So I signed up for this program because I wanted to know more about the STEM field and the components of it and potential careers that I could take in this field, because my school doesn't give much insight about it. And my experience has been great so far. I love it. I like the activities organized and planned out. It's very interactive and special from the normal stuff that we learn at school. So one memorable experience would be when I was using my full scope to look into objects surrounding me. I love that.
Well, initially I signed up for this program because I'm very interested in STEM and I would like to get hands-on on STEM activities. And so I signed up for this program and it turned out great. The overall experience was awesome. One of the most memorable ones was when we did the full scope. I got the chance to see the world of microorganisms. I used the full scope to examine water, leaf, and even hair. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Mom first suggested me to this program a few months ago. I was quite intrigued since it was my first time hearing about this. I've never been to one, so I was quite excited. I really enjoyed my time during the STEM program. Each classes was really engaging, and the mentors, they had this energy that excites me to learn more and attempt to make a better project. Even though I couldn't hang out with my friends, I still enjoyed every assignment. And the flexibility of the themes and topics encourages me to create my own unique way of communicating and crafting it to show people in my special style.
Hello, I'm Kelly and I volunteered as a mentor for this Girls on STEM program because I like to encourage young girls to be more involved and to be more open to science, technology, engineering and mathematics, because I feel like those are the essential skills and knowledge to problem solving and creativity. And those knowledge will be very helpful not only in what they want to be when they grow up, but it is also very important to implement those in their daily lives. I was involved in 2 modules, which are the first one is the Design a Safe Blender, and also the second one is STEM role models. The experience has been truly rewarding. What excites me the most is to see those young minds coming alive with various different and fresh ideas. And the trial and error spirit in the girls was truly amazing to watch. I still remember during my session with the girls on the Design a Safe Blender, the girls never gave up but preserved further with different ideas to design and change their safe blender so that the astronaut can come home safely. It was really great seeing those young enemies and how I wish to turn back time to be their age again.
Everyone, my name is Wei Ling and I'm one of the mentors in Girls in STEM 2021. I'm so glad that I'm able to join in this event and helping all the girls in the secondary school to instill them involved more in the STEM activity. I still remember back then in my secondary school I have joined different types of science competition, which leads me to be more interested in the STEM activities and now become an engineer. So the reason why I want to join in this event is I want to contribute back to the society, and the most important thing is I would like to encourage more girls to participate in the STEM in the future. So during the mentoring experience, it was really fun and very enjoyable events for me. So because I get the chance to speak with all the girls in the secondary school and found out that they are loving the STEM activities so much.
Time flies. STEM program finally come to an end now. Hope you all enjoy the sessions. Hello there, this is MJ from Penang. The first thing I would like to share is why I volunteer for this program is because of I wanted to understand more about STEM. To me, this will be a great opportunity and give something back to community, no matter direct or indirectly. The best part is expanding my connectivity with participants from various backgrounds and different states. Talking about mentoring experience, it's a dual-way communication between facilitator and students, as well as learning development altogether. In this program, I involved in how to get the girl to complete the tutorials. One memorable experience I had during the session was the creativity of students. Actually, I'm very excited, especially seeing students presenting their artwork and design. That's very interesting. Nothing great was ever accomplished alone. The program can run successfully is because of every single people in this room.
All right. So again, thank you all for participating in these 2 weeks, and also special thanks to the girls and also volunteers who, on a very short notice, had to send their videos to me and say really good things without actually much coaching. So really, thank you all so much. So right now, we're gonna move on to a little bit of project showcase. We'll be picking just a few projects to kind of take a look at what are some of them. And yes, we are going to be showing the ants one. All right. So I've added this to the mixtape yesterday. For those who only submitted today, I will add them later. So this will be a compilation of all the projects that you all have submitted over this project, this program. So we will take a few. So there are 4 projects over here. Sorry, 4 topics over here. And for full scope, let's take a look at the project from Kaixin.
So hi everyone. We just made our full scope, I think. So I chose to actually pick the 3 things, which are an ant, and then the second one is a piece of wood, and the third one is actually a dandelion flowers stem. So I picked them because I thought that they were really actually quite amazing. I found the ant on the table when I was making the full scope, so I just decided that I'm just gonna pick it. And for the wood and the dandelion, I found them in the park, or you can say the garden outside my house. And I picked them because I was quite curious to see what an ant would look like under a microscope, because I've never actually seen that before. And I also wanted to look at the wood and also the dandelion, because I always thought that dandelions are just a flower thing, and I saw some really amazing stuff. Like, I had never ever once had a chance to see a dandelion that clearly, that big before. So this was the first time, and I'm really glad I had the chance to do it. And also the ant, like, that was the most ginormous ant I've ever seen in my whole life, and it's also the clearest one because I can actually see there. And close to the internal organs, I guess, but not really that clear yet because this, after all, this is not really that accurate and clear compared to the real microscope. But overall, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, that's it.
All right. So that was the ends from Kaixin. Okay, let's choose another one. Let's take a look at make code. And we will take one from Darlene.
Hi, it's me, Darlene again. So, this is my game. My game is about space shooter, and my brothers recommend me to make this game. What I find challenging when making this game is when the main shooter needs to take damage when hitting the enemy. Thankfully, my oldest brother knows about coding, so he helped me. And also YouTube tutorials. If I had more time, I would add more enemy when your score is getting higher. Like 100 to 50. That's it. Bye!
So thanks, Darlene, for that. And now we will move on to Safelander. And we'll pick one from Ira.
Hi, you could see the video just now where I dropped the lander and then it spin around. You did not see that the astronaut was flipped out of the lander and then it rolled onto the tar. Improvements and materials that I could use to improve this land. An improvement involved redesigning the paper airplane. The paper airplane is too thin, so it does not have any weight. The bottom part is very heavy compared to this one. At least this thing wouldn't have fallen like this. So that when it falls, it doesn't fall like this. It's supposed to fall like this, as in glide. The materials that I could use to improve it is super glue. It is light and sticks things together and it's very strong. A plastic sheet for smoother flight and aerodynamics, some polystyrene or bubble wrap would be useful, and that is all. Thank you.
So my first reaction when I saw the video was like, wow, she didn't hit the person that was just walking past when she threw the thing down. But that was really cool. Although I think her astronaut didn't survive. Astronaut didn't survive, but deciphering what the problem was, what improvements in it is actually what engineers do. You might not get the right answer the first time. And finally, let's look at a 3D modeling. Let's look here from Hannah.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah and today I'm going to share with you the jewelry that I had designed using Tinkercad. So this is my jewelry. It is a ring with stars and diamond on top. I decided to design a ring because it is easier to make than a necklace or an earring in my opinion. Finding new idea is difficult for me at the beginning. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do at first. To overcome it, I look for jewelry design online and try to incorporate them into my work. What will I do if I had more time? I would definitely pair this ring with a pair of earring and a necklace from the same series to make it as a set. That's all from me, and thank you very much.
So one thing I particularly like from the video is, when she encountered a problem, you would look for solutions, look for samples, look for what has been done in the past to look for ideas. All right. So to all the girls, we will share the link with you later. Actually, I will share it with you now. So you want to take a look at all the projects, you actually can. There you go. So it's a mixtape. So I think Flipgrid is really cool. All right, so that's our project showcase. And right now, so in the video, I cut a little bit some parts. And now I'm going to show you the one with messages.
To all mentors, thank you for guiding us through the whole program, whether it be from attempting to craft our affordable microscope to panicking with us when we try to create our arcade games. You have guided us patiently through every step, and to that, I thank you.
Here, I would like to thank all mentors and facilitators. Thank you for your help and guidance.
And my message for mentors is thank you for guiding us and answering lots of questions and crack up together and vibing during the room session.
Well, to all the mentors, I would like to say a big thank you. Throughout the whole program, I faced a lot of difficulties and challenges, and I managed to solve all of it through your help. So I would like to say a very big thank you and well done, as you have made the whole program very successful.
And to the mentors, thank you so much for making our sessions entertaining and always putting in your best.
Message for mentors of the program. Thank you so much for being willing to teach and educate girls like us about the STEM field. And I really appreciate your effort and time put into this.
Do not give up is one of the most important spirit we want for during involve ourselves in the STEM activities. So I hope that everyone out there, especially all the girls out there, can stay passionate to what you love now and stay curiosity to those happening around you, because you know that everything around you is about science. So don't be scared to find out the reason and try to fix it if you can. So don't be limited by anything, especially your gender, your background. Those things won't be limit yourself to involve love for what you want to do. Just follow your heart, and thank you.
The advice that I would like to emphasize, the first one, be good in terms of attitude. Attitude matters much more than intelligence. Intelligence, no doubt, play a part in how successful we become, but without right attitude, we actually nothing. Second is be confident. Believe who you are and what you do. Do remember valuing yourself and feeling worthy, but not in elegant way. Third, be curious. Learn as much as possible. The world is bigger than you think. There's always something new to be discovered. Lastly, the one key message that I would like to give the girl is life without limit. Hold the possibility in heart and do well. Fighting. Goodbye for now.
One advice I would like to tell the girls: don't hold yourself back and always know that you're capable of anything you set your mind to. Even though along the journey there may be challenges and hurdles, don't let those setbacks stop you from achieving those goals that you have set for yourself. It's just gonna make you stronger. Thank you so much for letting me to be involved in this amazing program, and I truly believe that our path will definitely